So hello and welcome to another HTML5 animated banner tutorial. And as always, before we will start, I will show you what we are going to be doing today. We have this little character animation, and we are going to go with this vector. I'm going to provide you a link in the description, and also I'm going to provide you my Illustrator file. Because there is a possibility that this vector won't be free in the future, or there is also a possibility that you don't want to do the Illustrator part and you only want to do the Adobe Animate part. Right now I'm going to click download, and I will go with free download, and I'm going to hit save. I'm not actually going to hit save because I already did it, but I have this in Spanish because I'm learning it, but I will go to the place where I save this, and I'm going to right click and I'm going to choose extract here. This is going to give me some files, and I'm going to double click on this EPUS file. Like so, and this is going to open me this in Illustrator. I'm going to have some kind of warning, but I'm just going to click no because it doesn't affect it like so. Right now I'm going to create new document, so I'm going to click Ctrl N, or you can go File, New, and I will go with 300 by 600 because that's the standard Animate size banner. Right now, this is going to be a little bit tricky. This Illustrator part, I'm going to provide you my Illustrator file, as I said, so you do not need to do this if you don't want, but anyway, I'm going to show you. So if I'm going to click on this is going to be all grouped. So I will have to ungroup this, so I'm going to right click and I'm going to choose ungroup, or you can go with Ctrl-Shift-G. But right now, if I'm going to click, I'm going to have all of these parts separated. So this depends on the vector that you are going to use. Some of them are more simple, some of them are more difficult. But what I want to do, I want to do some kind of stuff. One of them is I would like to group my head together because you have all of these parts. So I'm going to try to select it like so. Okay. I will have to lock my background in my layers, so I can select anything, because if my background is not locked, I'm going to move my background. So I'm going to lock this, and I'm going to zoom in a little bit like so, and I'm going to select my head like this, and I will try to move this to see whether it is all together. It is, so I'm going to hit Ctrl-G or right click and group. Right now I will click on the hand like so, and with shift on the other part I will move it to see whether it is group or whether it is all. It is, so I'm going to hit Ctrl-G or group. And right now I am not going to animate my legs, so I'm going to click on the foot like so, on the feet, and like so with shift, and I will try to move this, and it's like so. So I will with shift click on this one like so, and I will try to move this, and I have everything, so I'm going to hit Ctrl-G like so. And right now I can click on this one, this one, this one, and I will try to move this, and I don't have everything, so I will have to click on this one, and this one, and try to move it. And right now I have everything. So this can be a little bit tricky, I know, but yeah, I will go back, and I'm going to hit Ctrl-G or right click and group. I'm going to go to my bottle, and this is also separated. We have like 3 parts, so I'm going to zoom in a little bit, click on this part with shift on this part, with shift on this part, and I will try to move this. But I still have to click on this one. So maybe I can try to do something different. Maybe I can try to select it like so. But right now I'm going to select also my hand, and with the shift I'm going to click on the hand. And if you have something selected and you click on with the shift, it is going to unselect. And one more time with shift, it is going to select. So basically I selected all of the button. It doesn't matter how you are going to do it, but I have it, and I'm going to hit Ctrl G, like so. And the same thing I'm going to, this one I'm going to just move away, or I'm going to delete it because I do not want to have this, like so. And maybe also this at the bottom I'm going to delete it. And right now this container bin, trash bin, I'm going to select it like so. I will try to get all of them like this. I will see whether I have all of them, and I have all of them, so I'm going to hit Ctrl G. And right now what I want to do is I'm going to click on the bottle, I'm going to click on the head, I'm going to click on my hand, on the body, on the legs, and on the trash bin, and I will try to move it whether I have everything I have. So like this, I'm going to drag this to the new file. Very well. This file, I am going to provide you this in the description, this Illustrator file, but I will have to, I'm going to right now distribute it to the layers and do some kind of stuff. But I want to say that if you have a hard time doing what I did right now, don't worry, I'm going to provide you this file. And what I can do right now is I am not going to animate my legs, and I'm not going to animate the rest of the body. So I can go ahead and group it like so. Okay, so right now we have one layer which is the body, one layer which is head, one layer which is this hand, one layer which is this bottle, and one layer which is this trash bin. And if I go to my layers, you can see that we have 5 things in here. So what I need to do right now is distribute them to the layers. So I will click on the layer 1, I will click these 3 lines, and I'm going to choose release to layers sequence like so, and I'm going to highlight them like so. So I will click on one of them with shift on the last one, and I'm going to drag them out of the layer 1. Right now my layer 1 is empty, so I'm going to be able to delete it like so. So yeah, right now I'm going to save this file, I will provide you this file, and I will see you in Adobe Animate in few seconds. So right now I am in the Adobe Animate, and I am going to choose that I want to have 300 by 600 like we have in Illustrator. Frame rate is fine as it is, and we want to have HTML5 canvas. Like so. And right now what I'm going to do is I'm going to drag my Illustrator file, which are just saved in here. So like this. And this is going to give me some kind of options. I don't want to change anything. I have some kind of incompatibility error, and that's because of the color mode. This was made in the SMIC, but yeah, I'm going to click import, and we are going to have this like so. Right now what I'm going to do is I will click on my head, and I'm going to convert my head to the symbol. So I will go to the modify, convert to symbol, or shortcut F8, and I'm going to call this to be head. And I am also going to, and I want to have this as a movie clip, and I will click OK. And right now if I go to my libraries, you can see in the libraries that we have this symbol head, and we have to do this to be able to animate it. And I am going to also rename my layers, so this is going to be head, this one is going to be body, this one is going to be hand, this one is going to be trash bin like so, and this one is going to be bottle. Okay, so I have renamed my layers, and right now I have converted my head to the symbol, and I will have to do the same thing with my bottle. So F8, and this is going to be bottle. And the same thing we have to do with the hand. So I will click on the hand, F8, and this is going to be hand, like so. And the rest, I do not need to have it like so. Right now, my banner is, or what I want to say is that if I'm going to click on this script content outside of the stage, I'm going to see how my banner is going to look like. So I can go ahead and have this trash bin visible all of the parts, or I can have it like so. It depends on you. Maybe I'm going to put it like this. Or right now, if I want, because later on it is going to be harder, I'm going to select everything and I'm going to position it. Maybe I can go ahead and scale it and like this. So I recommend you always, when you want to do something like this, to scale and position your artwork at the beginning, because later on it is going to be much harder. So right now, I will go in here. I will click on my hand. My hand is already movie clip, and I will hit Q or free transform tool, and I'm going to click on this little dot or white dot, and I'm going to position it maybe in here. And that's the anchor point. It is the point from where this is going to be rotating. So I can have it like so. You can see that I can rotate my hand like so. And what I am going to do is I am going to maybe start in here, and I am going to extend my my timeline for all of the stuff that I have. So I'm going to click on maybe frame 100. With Shift, I'm going to select all of them. I will right click and I'm going to insert frame. So I have extended my timeline like so. And I will go on the hand layer, and maybe I will click somewhere on the frame 15. I will click F6. So at the beginning I don't want to have this motion, and maybe I will go to frame 25. I don't know, F6 or right click, insert keyframe, and I'm going to rotate my hand like so, like this. And I'm going to create a classic tween like so. And right now, my bottle, I am going to create a keyframe on the bottle like so, and maybe in here on the frame 30, I'm going to click F6, and I'm going to position it like so in here, and maybe I'm going to rotate it a little bit like so, and I'm going to create classic tween. So we have something like this. I'm going to click on both of them like so, and I will click on the hand, and I'm going to choose some easing. So I will go easy in out, and I will go with this first one, and the same thing I'm going to do with the bottle. These easings basically they are, I don't want to have this animation to be linear, but I want to have it like this. So we have right now something like so. And this right now I can go ahead and move this one by one frame like so, or you can extend it. You can play with this until you are going to have this good. And right now I'm going to do it like so. Then the hand is going to stay maybe for a few frames in here. So I will click F6, and then I'm going to duplicate this initial position. So I will click on this keyframe, and with Alt I'm going to drag it like so. And I'm going to create classic tween in here, and in here I can remove it. So I have my hand like so, and then my hand is going to return like this. What we can do is at the beginning we can create some kind of animation of the bottle which is going to fall from the sky. So on the bottle layer in here at the beginning I am going to position this like so. And I'm holding Shift to stay on the same line. I will right click and I'm going to choose create classic tween. So right now my bottle is going to fall like this, and he is going to catch it and he is going to drag it like so. What I can do is I can click on this keyframe bottle, and I will go to the classic ease. And right now I don't want to go with easy in out, but I want to go with easy in, because if something is falling, it will start slowly and then it is going to accelerate. So I will go maybe with this one. So it is going to fall, he is going to catch it, and he is going to throw it to the trash bin like so. Right now I can click Ctrl Enter, and we are going to see what we are going to have so far. So we have something like this, and this is going to be looping. Oh, very well. Right now I'm going to very quickly save my file. So I will go in here, I will go in here very quickly, new folder, animate, maybe I have write it wrong, it doesn't matter, and this is going to be recycle 5, but you can call it whatever you want. Right now, this bottle. We want this bottle, of course, to not be visible like this. And for that, we are going to create a mask. So I'm going to create a new layer. I can call this layer to be mask, like so. And I'm going to go to my rectangle tool, and I can go with any color. Right now, it is green. It is fine. And what we are going to do is we are going to create a shape like this. Okay, and I can unclick this clip content outside of the stage. And what I want to do is I'm going to position this like so. And basically my bottle is going to be visible only in this green part. And basically, I do not need to do nothing more than right now have my bottle layer, and above my bottle layer have this mask, and I'm going to right click on the mask, and I'm going to choose mask, like so. And basically right now my bottle is going to disappear like this. Very well. And what I can do is I can get rid of all of the rest of the frames. So I can select it like so. I clicked in here, and with shift I clicked in here, and I can right click and choose remove frames, or shift F5 like so. And I'm going to click Ctrl Enter, and we are going to have something like this. And right now this is going to be looping like so. I will click anywhere, and I'm going to change the color of my background to maybe some kind of tint of the green, something like this. If you want, you can click on the frame 50 maybe, or whatever, and click F5. So right now, if I am going to click Ctrl Enter, it is going to loop a little bit more slowly. And yeah. We have something like this. We could have, of course, extend this animation to have different bottles and like so, but I wanted to keep this simple. Right now I'm going to show you how you can stop this animation, because for the Google AdWords usually you cannot have the animation longer than 30 seconds. So I'm going to create new layer, and but I will go to my mask layer, and in there click new layer. So I want to have my layer on the top, and I'm going to right click in here, choose actions, and I can type this dot stop, and then parentheses, and then the semicolon. The semicolon is optional in all JavaScript. No, I don't want to say in all JavaScript, but it's optional. You do not need to have this, but it's good to have it. Like so. And I will click on these two arrows to close this. And right now at the beginning, I'm going to have this little A. If I'm going to click Ctrl Enter, nothing is going to happen, because it is going to stop my animation at the beginning. So I'm going to position it in here like so, and if I'm going to click Ctrl Enter, we are going to have this animation once, and then nothing more. If you want to loop your animation few times, 10 times, 4 times, and then stop, there is this code for it. I'm going to provide you a link for this website. And maybe I will provide you my Word file where I have this. But you have a code like this, which is a little bit more complicated, but it's like 2 lines, and you do not need to change anything except of the number in there. So yeah, I will go in here, I will choose actions, I will get rid of my code, and I'm going to paste this one. And basically we have these 2 lines, and this number is important. This number means how many times we are going to have this looped. So if we are going to have 3 times, and I will hit Ctrl Enter, you will see that we are going to have 1, we are going to have 2, and we are going to have 3, and we are not going to have nothing more. So maybe right now what I can do is go in here, actions, and I can choose that I want to have this 12 times. Or if you are not going to put this to Google Ads, and you are going to put it on some other place, you can have this looped forever. This really depends on you. very well. Right now I'm going to show you how you can export this and how you can adjust it a little bit to Google Ads. So I will go to the place where I have saved this. So it is going to be in here in my folder Animate, and in here I have right now my Animate files and my Animate file, and one is recover, and we have some JavaScript, HTML and images. So I'm going to get rid of all of this like so. If you don't have these folders in here, it doesn't matter, these files, and I will go to the file, I will go to the publish settings, I will go to this little icon, and I'm going to select the file where I'm going to select the folder where I have my Animate file, so it is in here. Then I will right click, I will create a new folder, and I'm going to call this folder to be index. I will go inside of that index, and I'm going to call this one to be index, and I'm going to hit save. And right now I can go ahead and click OK and go to the file and click publish like so. And if I go to my file, to my folder, in here I have this index, and there is this JavaScript, HTML and this images file. If we want this to work in Google Ads, we need to create or we need to add one more thing. I will go to the file, I will go to the publish settings, and in this HTML.js there is this option hosted libraries. I am going to uncheck it like so, and I will click OK, and I will click publish, and right now this is going to give me one additional folder, these libraries, and it's something that is needed for Google Ads. Right now what I am going to do is I will go to this website. I'm going to provide you a link in the description, and maybe I'm going to give you this in my Word file, but basically we need to add this little line of the code to our HTML5 file. So I will right click on my index, and I'm going to open with these brackets. You can open this with any text editor, but I'm going to go with this one like so, and this is going to open you a code like this, and at the beginning we have these meta informations, and below these two lines I'm going to hit enter to have a new line, and I will paste it like so, Ctrl V. This space in here, it doesn't matter, you can have as much space as you want, so don't worry about that. And all we need to do is change this to our banner size. Width 300, we have that, but the height we have 600. So I'm going to type in here 600 like so, and I'm going to hit save, and I can close this. I could have positioned this, I'm going to cut this, I could have positioned it also in here, but yeah, I prefer to put it always in here, and that's I'm sure that it is going to work. So I'm going to close this, and right now what I need to do is right click on my index, choose send to, and go with this zip file, and this is going to give me a zip file like so, and it needs to be smaller than 150 kilobytes, which right now it is. And what I can do right now is go to the HTML5 validator, and I'm going to upload my file. So I will go in here in my tutorial, in my Animate, and I'm going to click on my index zip, double click, and this is going to upload it in here. And if everything is green, and it is, this means that it should work in Google Ads. So yeah, basically this is it. If you have watched until the end, let me know if in the comments. It motivates me at least a little bit if I know that some people have watched this, or if this was helpful for you, let me know. So yeah, I'm going to provide you my my Illustrator file. I'm going to provide you a file or a link to the free pick, and I'm going to provide you all of the links for the stuff that we did, for the loop animation, for the validator, and for the meta tag. And yeah, so if you like this video, give a like, maybe consider to subscribe, and maybe I will see you in some other HTML5 animated banner, or maybe in some other tutorial. Take care, thank you, goodbye.